Alright, welcome back. This is Mike Hobbs, and I'm going to be talking about actually adding friends and building a network in Twitter. This is one of the most important things you can do in Twitter. It doesn't take very long, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do this. So when you found some targeted people, hopefully you wrote them down, or you followed them, or you found some good targeted people to really follow. Okay, and this is what you're going to do. So once you find those people, like Mike Dillard and some of these other people, or people in your health and wellness industry, then basically all you got to do, if you go to your home page, here's the manual way of doing it. Okay, number one, you can go to their actual profile, okay, and then find their followers. Okay, so right here, these are people that are following him. Okay, so you can actually go to them, and it's really easy. You're going to find that you can spend literally 5-10 minutes a day doing this, and then just go down the line and follow people. That's it. So just go down the line and just start following people. Don't go too crazy. Don't do like 1,000 people in one day. But do, maybe 100 people your first day. Do 100 people a day until you built up a pretty good following. And then you start doing 200 people a day. And then and kind of the rule of thumb is you want to stick to about 10% of your followers. In the beginning, you can do, about 100 people a day. Just go down the list, follow them right away. Pick a couple people to do, so you don't just do it all in one. Do maybe 20 of his friends, 20 of another guy's friends, 20 of another person's friends right when you're first getting started. And here's kind of the rule of thumb. Let me go ahead and open up a notepad here. Here's the rule of thumb. When you're first starting out and you have 0 followers, okay, you can do about 100 per day. Okay, follow about 100 per day. Okay, now once you've built up to about, let's say, 1,500 or maybe even 1,000, I'm going to go, once you have about 1,500 people, now you can start doing 150 per day. Okay, stick to about 10%. 100 a day until you're up to 1,000, and then about 10% above that and beyond. So, and if you find yourself, getting a little bit overboard, so let's say you have 2,000 following. So let me just show you what that means. If let's say right here it says following, and you have 2,000, and this says 1,000, and it's not letting you go anymore, it's because you hit a cap. Okay. So what you have to do is you actually have to unfollow people, and I'll show you how to do that in a later lesson. But just know that you want to stick to about about 10% above what you have. So if you're following 2,000, okay, or if let's just say you're following 2,200, then you should have 2,000 followers. You guys kind of get my drift here, how you do this. So keep that in mind. You want to stick at about, so once you have 2,000, you can start adding 200 people a day. Once you have 3,000, you can start doing 300 people a day. But I've never go over 1,000 people a day. So even when you get to 10,000 followers, stick to about 1,000 people a day, adding about 1,000 people a day, and that's it. Okay, never go above 1,000 people a day, but always stick to about 10% of your followers. Okay, 10% of this one, this right one, followers, not 10% of following, 10% of followers. Okay, if you start going above that, cut back and actually unfollow some people, and I'll cover that in more detail. But that's kind of the manual way of doing it. You can just go down the list, start following people, find their friends, follow their friends, etc., etc., etc. But here is a cool automated way, and this is how I do it. I'm going to show you an awesome software that I use. Okay, this is called Twitter Friend Adder, and I actually will have some links in the resource box or in the email or whatever, wherever you're seeing this video. But basically, what you do with this software is it's really awesome. All you have to do, and you can go through the video tutorial here, it's pretty simple, so pretty self-explanatory, but you can just basically click up here and click Add Friends, and then it's going to pull up a little box right here, and then you just find someone to follow. So right here you find someone to follow. So right here it says twitter.com/a guru in your niche. So just find someone, a guru or a person, and then just put their username here, make sure it's exactly right, and then /followers. Okay, that's it. You click OK, and then make sure to stay in the same guidelines. Do 100 friends a day until you have about 1,000, and then you can start doing this one until you have about 2,000, etc., all the way up to 1,000 friends a day. I have about 30,000 followers, so I can do 1,000 people a day. So what I do is do that, and then just keep on the recommended, time, and that's it. So you just pick your person, pick your recommended time, you click OK, and it just starts adding people automatically for you. As you can see, I'm going to go down here. You can see it's just going, and it just starts adding people automatically for you, and you can just have this run in the background. You don't have to worry about anything. You don't have to sit there on Twitter. I literally spend probably 5-10 minutes on Twitter, maybe even less than 5 minutes a day now with this software. Okay, I just set and forget. So it's pretty sweet software. This is a way to automate it, or you can do the manual way. Either way you want to do it, all it does is save you time. Okay, and you'll get a lot more followers doing it this way. So that's how you add friends on Twitter, and I'll see you in the next